Good afternoon, guys. I'm here to share how I traded BTC and gold this week. Well, let's start from gold. Let's start from gold. Let's start from gold. All right, gold is still in massive profit, right? Gold is still in massive profit. Now, how did I trade gold this week? Now, basically, the week started from, from here, right? So this was the first trade I took, and I'll be telling you the reason why I took it, how I took it. Now, obviously, from the bigger time frame, gold is obviously an uptrend, right? Gold is obviously in an uptrend. So obviously, I want to be trading alongside with the trend, right? So all the trades I caught three trades this week, um I'll show them to you now. My first trade was this trade. Quickly load, sorry, network. So this was my first trade. No, sorry, 1 2 3 4. I caught four trades. No, three trades, but I caught two in one day. All right, so this is the first trade. Now what did I see here? I saw an order block. Now pay attention. I saw an order block. This is an order block. Last bearish candle before this bullish move. Then I saw my liquidity. Obviously, this was my obvious entry. Sorry, let me bring it back. This was it. So this was liquidity. This was my liquidity. The price pushed it all the way up to this point because I was targeting, my goal was to target 3,800. So I was using psychological levels on all my entries. So I got another, although price did not tap this one, I got another entry from here. This is an order block, right? This is an order block. And I was expecting price to come back to it. Price only took out liquidity and moved up, so I did not pay attention to that level again. All right, now price was obviously selling down. Look at something. No, price was selling down. Let's forget about this one. I'll talk about that now. This was the second trade I took after this first one. The second trade I took, I didn't hit LSL to go this week. The second trade I took, an order block that broke structure. Immediately the break of structure, it created liquidity. This order block did not just break one level, it broke this level. There's a level here, so the price smashed past both of them. Then after that, it created liquidity. Price went up, put down to come and take out liquidity, went up again. Oh my man, that day I was like, let me just forget this trade, I beg. What is there? But since this order block is that small and it's 5 minutes time frame, I was like, okay, let me take this trade. Now price came back to the order block. Price came back to the order block, tapped it and started buying. I did not even know when. I'll tell you that for free. I don't know when it started buying. All I knew, I was already in the trade. Now I started looking for buy entries again. Because obviously gold is at an uptrend, and all these sales you're seeing, I did not take any of them. I'll be very serious with you. I did not take even the one I wanted to take, but because gold is already on an uptrend, I said no, I wasn't going to take it. So I already had this plotted on my chart, this order block here, liquidity protecting it. I already had it because that was the last place. That was obviously the last place liquidity was even protecting. So I was obviously waiting for price to drop down because price was obviously selling. I was waiting for price to drop down. Even if I want to start selling, I want to see price invalidate this level. Then I'll know, okay, there's no more setup for me. There's no more buy setup for me. So I should start looking for these sales. But what did price do? Price came and gave. I think I saw it from 30 minutes. You have seen the order block for 15 minutes, right? Now price came and tapped it and started buying. So when I saw this, I was like, okay, partially the buys have started, but I will not enter yet. I want to see confirmation. Price gave us liquidity, order block, liquidity. But now the reason why I did not take the buy from here is because this order block did not actually break anything, right? This order block did not actually break anything on this time frame, because even if I want to trade this order block, I have to see price come above and take out any structure, this by this level here, take it out, create liquidity before, but price did not obviously do any of that. So price came back to this order block, tapped it. I did not enter. I said no, I was not going to enter. I have the kind of order block. Look, this is the kind of order block I want to trade. This is the kind of order block I want to trade. An order block, this is an order block that broke structure, created liquidity, went again, comes back. Then this is the kind of order block I would want to obviously trade. This is the kind of order block I would love to obviously trade, but price did not price did not give me any break of structure. So that's why I just forgot about it. I just said no, I won't take that trade. It's very risky. But all the way it went up. So I was like, okay, if I was going to take any buy, I have to see price give me change of character, which is market structure shift, liquidity, and all of that. And I got it from 15 minutes time frame. Okay, this is it. So price started going up. Price started going up. Even at this point, I will tell you one thing. My mentality or psychology was really, really, because price topped it and I started spiking up. I was like, hi, why did I not enter? I said, no problem. Price started coming back. I was like, I can't know. Then I just left it. I gave the chart some space. That's one thing most people need to know how to do. Give the chart some space sometimes so that you can see clearly. All right. So price went up, gave us this market structure shift. Right. Price took out because price was obviously trending down. A lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, higher low, and a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and another higher high. So this is the order block that broke structure, created liquidity. This is the liquidity protecting it. Then you see how price just came back, tapped it, and started buying up. Second entry came from here. I obviously entered twice. So second entry came from 5 minutes time frame. Now the reason why I entered this trade now is because I am now sure, okay, the trend has obviously changed, right? Because a lot of people were saying, okay, no, this sell is still very active. I was like, for me the buy don't start. All right, now let me show you. Now this is a breaker block here. This is a breaker block here. That's a breaker block, right? That's a breaker block. Now this is market structure as well. You can see that price was obviously trending down, giving lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower high, lower low. This is the last lower high. Price came back, took it out to give us market structure shift. So this was obviously our market structure shift. This was obviously a market structure shift. Then that was, where's my liquidity? This happens to be my liquidity. Liquidity obviously took out the first breaker. Sorry. Liquidity obviously took out this very first breaker here. Took it out, but with that, then break came back to touch the original move, cost the original move. Then if you were me and you saw this trade, you will still be in profit by now without fear or whatever. So you can see your stop loss below this place and you target the high, that overall high, which is this area here. That's the overall high. Then what I want to do is to push my stuff up to this point. Most people will be like, I want to greedy safe for that. See, this strategy has a way of showing you where your take profit is going to be. That's just it. So I got these two trades here, first trade and second trade. So price is obviously pushing up. I believe you get that. Now let's quickly move to BTC USDT. Now let me quickly scroll up to 2 hours time frame. How did I get this whole stuff? Now pay attention, please. Pay attention. The first trade was gotten from is very small time frame, 5 minutes time frame, I guess. Yes, 5 minutes time frame, 5 minute structure. 5 minute structure coming. Okay, this was the first trade. This was actually the first trade on BTC, right? Order block, liquidity is liquidity, price tapped it and sold, right? Price tapped it and sold, clear this small 5 minutes trend line, to clear this, sorry, to clear this trend line liquidity here, this small 5 minutes trend line liquidity. So immediately price, you see, liquidity is what controls me. Immediately price cleared the liquidity, started buying to go and touch the bigger liquidity on a bigger time frame. Let me take this out. So let me go to 2 hours time frame where I got the main setup from. All right. Now what happened there? Price has been selling. Obviously, we are coming to clear this whole trend line liquidity, because you see, this is obviously a first touch, second touch, third touch. Price broke the trend line, so I will not be looking for buyers. Instead, I'll be looking for a way to clear this whole trend line liquidity. When you coming to take out, that's why you see this line here. That's why you see I'm targeting this very last part of. All right, let's continue. Now, what did I see here? There's a breaker here. There's a breaker here. Price has been selling, taking out some levels, then created my setup for me. There's a breaker here. This last bearish candle before the bullish move, price came. The other block could not hold it, right? The other block could not hold it. Then price created liquidity, right? I already posted this setup. Price created liquidity, sold. All I just had to do was to wait for price to come back, tap the breaker, then start selling. So that was the first trade. The first trade was actually got in from here. We are obviously targeting this very last place, right? So that was the first trade. The first trade was got in from there. Second trade was gotten from 30 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. Okay, let me quickly go there. I believe you guys are getting this. This thing is so simple. Oh, network. Okay, now the second trade was gotten from 15 minutes. Obviously, it was gotten from 15 minutes time frame, because there was a breaker. You see this 2 hour setup and this 15 minutes setup, they're almost the same thing. Now look at this. Look at exactly what's happening on the 2 hours. It's the same thing what's happening on the 15 minutes. Now a breaker block, price broke through. If you see, price came to the order block at some point. So I was trying to buy, then came and broke the stuff. The stuff could not hold, obviously, right? It could not obviously hold, right? It could not hold. Price sold, gave us liquidity, dropped, came back and tapped the breaker and started what? Selling. And obviously, normally my take profit, I just close this trade like this. My take profit is supposed to be here. Normal, if I want to hold it, and it will obviously go there if it wants to go. Are you seeing it? Which strategy gives you 42.08? All thanks to Tony Ike. You guys should just go and be thanking Tony Ike for helping us, because all thanks to Tony Ike though. So that's that for that. So that's how I traded BTC. It's all basically market structure, liquidity, and POI. It is this simple. So everything I've done now, go and back test it, and you discover that it's very, 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 very simple. God bless you all.